Kiyohime did the unspeakable in a moment of madness. She sliced her own mouth open from ear to ear. There is a terrifying tradition buried deep in Japanese mythology that has terrified people for generations. The mysterious Slit-Mouthed Woman, also known as Kuchisake Onna, is the focal point of this unsettling story because of her terrifying presence. The story takes place in a tiny community surrounded by peaceful hills and picturesque scenery in ancient times. Once upon a time, Kuchisake Onna was Kiyohime, a stunning woman whose grace captured the hearts of everyone who saw her bright beauty. Then there was a dashing samurai who was attracted to her beauty. It didn't take long for the samurai to approach her. The two of them were attracted and loved each other, and they soon got married and enjoyed the happiness of their relationship. But beyond the surface of happy married life, evil simmered in Kiyohime's heart. She started to suspect her spouse of cheating as a result of her intense jealousy and suspicions. Driven by her unreasonable concerns and consumed in a fit of wrath, Kiyohime did the unspeakable in a moment of madness. She sliced her own mouth open from ear to ear. As Kiyohime's self-inflicted wound began to bleed, she realized the damage she had done was irreversible. Her once beautiful face was permanently disfigured by the horrific scar that split her mouth, and she was left wandering the earth as an unsettled spirit because of her overwhelming feelings of regret and misery. In folklore, Kuchisake Onna stalked the streets, preying on gullible people while wearing a surgical mask or cloth over her disfigured face. But her goals weren't just to spook. They were also to make people afraid and terrified of her. Stories described her walking up to people, the mask muffling her voice as she asked a seemingly straightforward question. "Am I beautiful?" Driven by fury and insanity, Kuchisake Onna would brandish a sharp object, often referred to as a knife or scissors, and in a macabre imitation of her own deformity, cut the victim's mouth. Tales of caution were spoken throughout the area, warning against meeting Kuchisake Onna. They talked of her incredible speed, how she would quickly catch up to anyone attempting to run, and how her unrelenting pursuit would only result in terror and bloodshed. Stories of several ways to avoid her clutches quickly took hold, ranging from vaguely answering her query to providing her candy or change as a diversion. None, though, could withstand Kuchisake Onna's unwavering will to increase the number of her horrifying victims. The myth of Kuchisake Onna changed over time as society changed and adapted to new circumstances. A reminder of the repercussions of human fragility and obsession, her malicious presence was portrayed in some contemporary interpretations as her haunting children or schools, while others showed her lurking in alleyways or on empty streets. Kuchisake Onna's eerie presence endures in popular culture despite efforts to explain her away as a story intended only to discourage disobedient actions or adultery. Her legend endures across generations as a sobering tale about the perils of unfounded fears and the terrifying consequences of unbridled emotions. The story of Kuchisake Onna endures as a reminder that, despite the progress made in the modern world, folk tales from the past continue to have an impact on people's mentalities. These tales have a haunting familiarity that cuts over cultural and temporal boundaries.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share this video. I will always haunt you every night.